Yo, here's back to episode of 11 Unboxable podcast. We're making some progress. Roman back here. Got James. There's a lot of things actually for us to talk about today because there's a lot of things going around. The first that I want to discuss, first and foremost, which has pissed me off the most, was the Jewish tunnels. Did you look into this?
No, I mean it's something that we've discussed, maybe not on here, but that people know about, and it's obviously like a known thing. But like recently, you hit me up earlier, and you're like, there's more information in the news, and it's not usually something I think about too much. Like I know they're doing this type of bullshit. I know these sorts of things exist. You know what I'm saying? But it's not really something that I'm spending too much time on. But now there's obviously more information and stuff that's come out. Like what are we talking about? Like what's come out? What's leaked? Like, what's the deal?
Well, there's a fucking huge skirmish between Hasidic Jews and the police because the police busted into a synagogue in New York and found a bunch of tunnels, illegal tunnels, dug all over. And there's the media was there taking pictures and shit, and they were pulling all types of baby strollers out of there. They were pulling mattresses covered in blood and just different shit like that, bro. So there's probably and some shady shit went on. They called it their mule buddy, their fucking the Jew mules, the Freemasons, which are all the police pretty much literally probably signed something off with the fucking Jew because the Jew mules, they're Jew mules with the Jews. Fucking so they could just because they're just sealing the tunnels off now. There's no investigation. I don't think there's nothing, bro. They're just sealing the tunnels off. They need to go in there and find all the bones or whatever the fuck is,
Dude, I'm gonna make a PSA right now. You know what I'm saying? A public service announcement, and this is for all the people. You know what I'm saying? When there's a certain type of when there's certain actions that go on in certain places within a within a whatever the fuck synagogue, whatever their shit's called, bro. I don't give a fuck. Brit Millar, I remember you told me about this. Yeah, you circumcise a baby boy's penis, and the fucking priest, whoever it is that's in there, literally like sucks it off, he literally like takes it off with his mouth, like the circumcision. When there's a people doing shit like that, bro, and that shit's just out in the open, that shit's just
yeah,
UBC. Like when there's people doing that is an unhealthy, that is indicative of unhealthy life. Like why is that the first thing you're thinking of? Like when your kid's born, like fucking cutting off the tip of the penis, fucking sucking it off with your mouth. Like these all got tunnels, fucking all bullshit. It's like, come on, bro. Let's just keep.
yeah. The Brit Milah is the name for the whole ritual. Metzitza Bipa is the actual direct oral suctioning by the rabbi. Freak shows. And once again,
Sounds retarded, bro. That was like the most professional way you could say that shit. That shit even still sounds retarded.
that was literally the most professional way, bro. Like the most technical, like trying to come through for the Jews here, but it's hard. Because have you also heard of the child assembly rate plan though they do?
Nah, go on.
If you're watching this and you think any of what I'm saying is stupid, you should literally just pull your fucking Google phone out of your pocket and type anything I'm saying into your search bar. Type in Jewish child rape assembly line. It is what I'm saying it is. So I wonder if that's what they were doing in the tunnels, you know?
Dude, I can only imagine what they're doing in them tunnels, and it'll be something sick and something indicative of unhealthy life, something indicative of something that hasn't turned out well. You know what I'm saying? And it speaks volumes to the fact that we hear other people doing this. So you know what I'm saying? I didn't even realize this the other day. We hadn't even spoken about that fucking Epstein list that came out. All the types of people they got on there. It's bigger than just being in the synagogue with a priest. You know what I'm saying? This is over Hollywood. This is over like the biggest celebrities that you know doing this same shit. We're talking, Epstein to begin with, Donald Trump, Prince Andrew, the royal family, like the President of the United States. We're talking names that came out, fucking Brad Pitt, fucking Stephen Hawking, bro. What do you think fucking Stephen Hawking was doing there, bro? I'm telling Stephen Hawking's pulling up to this fucking island on an orgy talking about that is so hot, faster, slower, slower. Uh...
Dude, someone must have told that nigga if he eat two kids, he's gonna have the ability to walk again.
Yeah, they must have promised him something to do with that adrenochrome. Told him, yeah, fuck a kid, fucking will inject that shit in your legs. You're gonna get a brand new set of legs, son. He probably is. Stephen Hawking is not dead. He's walking around on Epstein Island with some fucking new ass legs, fucking doing the fucking mo.
Oh
Start.
yeah. Come on, dude. I think it's once again, though, they're not Jews. But let's talk about this a little bit, actually. So, where does you know about the Jewish, like the five books of Judaism, which is
Not not
Levitic,
not really.
Leviticus, Numbers, Genesis, Exodus, and the book of Enoch. Is that right? I swear, I'm second guessing myself right now.
Dude, to be fair, I don't know, and to be honest, it's
I'm
like
pretty sure that's the Pentateuch right there. There's five books of Judaism.
it is now. It is now. That's what they are. That's what it is.
No, I swear, I was just second guessing myself because I had to think back. I'm diving deep, you know what I mean? I'm thinking of fucking,
Delving
um,
far back for this one.
yeah. So there's those five books are the Pentateuch, which make the five books of like the Jewish Bible. Those books were written by, Moses. The book of Enoch is about Enoch. And there's even like question of like, are those Babylonian Talmuds retranslated and transcribed into the Pentateuch?
Dude, I'm just Pentateuch. What the fuck's that?
Fuck, dude, my bad, bro. Like,
Dude, I'm out here. I'm speaking for the people right now, dude. You talking out here, dude, and Pentateuch and shit. I'm sick. That cowboy hat put on, you turn a professional or some shit, man.
okay, so we should take a fucking step back here because once we got to make this more comedy based because we are comedians
Wait,
and
can I just say something real quick? But I want to make something real clear before we carry on. Like, when we say the shit about Jews and the stuff we're doing, I'm not talking about every person who identifies as Jewish. It's nothing to do with like, oh, you're a Jew. That there are some sick people in every religion, every race, every place. It's a typology. It's a kind of like a spirit. And when we say it, shit, yeah, there might be. I'm not saying every single Jew is bad, this, that, or the other. I'm not saying that. You know what I'm saying? Not on some Hitler shit, talking about let's exterminate. It's nothing to do with maybe it's prevalent in certain areas there, or whatever. But you know what I'm saying? But yeah, carry with that. I just wanted to make that clear, bro.
oh yeah, we gotta pretty much say that every time because I don't think people get that. Like, it's not your neighbor fucking that's doing this, you dumbass. It's
Yeah,
if he's Jewish, it's fake. Well, he might be fake Jewish as well, but not by knowing, but just by fake bloodline that like went down. Because Jews, once again, they're not Jewish. Like, they are Jewish, kind of like Jews, but they're not Jew. They're
yeah,
fucking
they ish. They're just
yeah,
ish.
they're kind of Jew, but they're Khazarian. We could trace that bloodline. Uh, fuck them motherfuckers. Either way, so. I'm pretty sure their whole thing is just set up like the synagogue of Satan. Like everywhere they go, they worship pagans and do weird shit, eat people. I mean, they've been the same people throughout history. They move from land to land and fucking do the same thing. Am I wrong? They came to the US and they fucking ate the indigenous, fucking spread disease, fucking fucked and pillaged, raped. They moved to Palestine, they fucking spread disease, they fucked, pillaged, raped.
See, see, what you say is like so true. 'Cause you say that they move from place to place, right? And if you look at it historically, obviously they've gone. This movement we're talking about has gone to fucking to Palestine, like to Israel, and fucking just like see like swipe that shit. So when you look at these people, they travel through there, they come into Europe. There's a whole fucking thing that happens in the with like Hitler and all the fucking thing. But Europe, they're over in the States, they're here. Like you're talking about, they move from place to place, but they have no base itself, and that's why like Israel only became a place that long ago because they tried to I use that and identify that as where they come from, but they don't at all.
Yeah, our grandpas, and I'm 24. My grandpa is older than fucking Israel. So literally, like they're grifters.
Hmm.
So they move from place to place.
They're
You
nomad.
know, yeah, they're not the only fucking group that we're gonna hold to be like, hey, what the fuck is up with this shit? Because there's plenty of other groups that we can bring up right now that do weird ass shit.
But yeah, it's everywhere. It's nothing. That's why we preface it's nothing to do with the specific type of people. We're not saying it's Jewish people. We're saying there's a lot of movements from every corner of the earth which are doing fucking the most bullshit. That's the whole point. Where it's not just like you don't identify as a people. It's like you see it as like a spirit, like something common which is within these places there where there's like something which transcends. Do you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, dude. But either way, that's enough with the Jewish tunnels, man. People are gonna think this shit sounds fucking anti-Semitic or something. Like, how come when I cannot criticize that group. I can criticize every other group, but
Nah, that's hate speech, brother. That's a hate crime right there. You know you should
yeah,
be.
fuck off.
Yeah,
Say what I fucking want, bro. That's the
yeah,
point of America. No
yeah.
one's getting hurt, bro. Sticks and stones.
Only you can't.
Sticks and stones will break my bones, but fucking words will never hurt me, bro. So if words bring sticks, that's different. But
Yeah,
if I'm, but
yeah,
that
but
ain't.
at the same time, no, it's like they won't hurt you, but they'll still piss you off on some bullshit. Like someone starts fucking screaming at you, talking like mad bullshit. It's like, yeah, I don't give a fuck, but you're still just over there screaming, talking bullshit. Like,
Oh yeah, dude. I'm pretty sure I think the whole Earth has been terraformed,
yeah,
which is not that hard to do.
bro, like it's literally been terraformed and been terror formed. It's formed on terror. It's a fucking fear mongering tactic. It's fucking, you know what I'm saying? It's fucking getting people scared and shit.
Yeah, yeah. You know what terraform means, right?
I know what terraform means.
Okay, I like
It's
the
been like ran over.
crazy connection.
Yeah,
Like I mean, like they terraform
yeah.
the whole way the Earth works. Like if you had a little fucking like ant colony in your house, you
Like
could
what they're
terraform.
trying to do in Mars. They're trying to terraform Mars. They're trying to make it suitable for
Yeah, that's crazy. Terraform.
yeah, it's like the craziest part is that it is formed.
That's such a crazy connection though that I really asked if you know it. Do you know that shit? Because I was like, bro, but wait, now that I'm just sitting on that, I'm like, whoa, holy
Yeah,
shit. I'm
that
like,
shit, like you're live in the process, guy. That shit just came to me. A lightning bolt, bro. Just straight came. It
yeah,
must be the hat, bro. It must be the hat. It must be the hat. I'm gonna wear this hat
that's
every day for the rest of my life.
that's palindrome etymology for you dickheads. That's the technical term for that in science and in proper establishment, which
Yeah,
is bullshit establishment.
yeah, bullshit establishment, but we still got to explain it to them people as well, just so they know. So we'll use your bullshit words. You know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah,
basically right there. Go and look it up on Google. Or figure it out for yourself, like real people do.
palindrome etymology, Palindrome. That's palindrome. Space etymology is mology, Mology. Look that shit up. Now you know what's going on here. This shit's studied. This shit's well versed. This shit can be backed spiritually, physically, mentally, experientially, scientifically.
Oh, we been every form, possible form. You know what I'm saying? We've been going back. We just do this shit as instinct. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to figure out what the fuck's going on, and like we're using every possible method to do that shit. You know what I'm saying? We been tracing it back, and we looking forward as well. Don't think we ain't looking forward as well. Better be looking forward.
Yeah, bro, I'm about to chloroform fucking terraformers, dude. I like that word switch right there. That's one thing you could do with words is you could just like take them and then fucking just directly interpret them fuckers for what they're actually saying.
Yeah, like words have like words are formed and they're created for certain reasons. Like they have like very basic forms, and sometimes you get two words or words which have changed over time, and you can see the direct origin of that word and the meaning of it. It's like words are using a thing like realize. You know, when you realize something, real eyes. Like it's like, oh, I just realized that. It's like, yeah, you became aware of it. You know what I'm saying? Even in words like that, you can just see the literal meanings of it, and you can look back through it, and it's really that simple.
Okay, so the other thing that I saw is that there's a there's a bovid being the old virus that came and we were all bogged down for like boo years. Boo, know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying, bro. I know what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? That Bovid.
That
Yeah,
bovid being.
yeah, that bat bean. That bat.
It was the Barona virus when it first came. Remember the Babona
Yeah, I remember
virus?
the boner. You know what I'm saying? You put a bime in that as well. You know what I'm saying? That shit goes down a bit sweeter. Nah, yeah, that virus was a bit mad. You know,
No, yeah, computer virus. But either way, it's algorithm purposes, not saying anything that's gonna shadow ban our account. Um, So literally, so they were circulating propaganda and misinformation about the Bobo is what we'll call it. And I think they're trying to right now there's such extreme right and lefts in the USA that are both fighting for like what they believe in and what pretty much is like their freedom and like life. Because like think about it, if you're a liberal and you believe in COVID, then you're fighting for your life because other people are potentially out there killing people and spreading this deadly
Yeah,
virus. If you're a Republican and you don't believe in COVID, then you're fighting for your life and your freedom because you think the government is tyrannically oppressing you
it's
into it.
terraformed. It's terraformed.
Yeah, dude. It-
Either way, that shit is terraformed. It's terra based. It's literally built upon fucking bullshit, though.
yeah, what was wrong? Yeah, like they do. What's wrong with Mars right now? Why do they say it's not inhabitable? I know like the lakes are frozen and shit, so they're saying like we need if it's not fucking viable, why are you gonna try to change a whole planet? And then wait, one sec. They're gonna change a whole planet and terraform a whole planet, but we're to assume they can't do that to us and like control the weather.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It just
It's just
becomes
not making sense.
yeah, but no, it doesn't make any sense. But in terms of that thing which happened in 2020, you know what I'm saying that computer virus. Um, it's a weird one because you know these lot are toxic as hell, and you know for a fact they're gonna put that shit on your bitch ass, let you think shit's gone. A couple years later, swing that shit back. You know what I'm saying? Run that shit back. That shit toxic as hell. It's a basic move in any toxic relationship. You know what I'm saying? They are gonna let you think that shit has slid. You riding off into the future, shit's gonna be the same. They're gonna put a cost of living crisis on your ass. They're gonna be doing the most bullshit. Wars this, you can't go here. Bam, COVID's back again. You know what I'm saying? You're in a real bad place. And they're gonna do it.
Well, when they say everyone's got to go lock their doors and lock everything and you can't leave again like they did the first time, then that's when it's gonna be like, bro, because half the people don't believe it. So they're gonna be like, no. The other app does, so that's when it's gonna be like, fuck. And
If
then
they
you
do it this time, it's gonna pop off. Like people aren't gonna be doing that.
yeah, and then you think of what states border each other that are like the most diametrically opposed. And it's like Wyoming, Colorado,
So
uh
well, that shit, yeah,
Cal not even
diametrically opposed. No, it's but that's a pretty like off the top of my head, that's a pretty big one. Like Colorado's known for being one of the most liberal like states. You know, even with drug use, like decriminalized mushrooms, it's like one of the first ones. Wyoming is very well known for being fucking pretty fucking strict, pretty fucking. You know what I'm saying? It's like cowboy.
conservative.
You're in
Yeah.
Cowboy County here, yeah. It's right in the center of the country as well. It's not like you're on the edge or anything. It's like the war is happening, raging right in the middle. It's like from all sides, everything's like, it's not like you're just on the, you know what I'm saying? It's right in the middle, bang, bang, smack in the middle of the country. We know what team Roman's on. He's on the Cowboy. Yeah.
I ain't on fucking neither, dog. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. If I was a bot, I'd definitely bought into the Cowboy side. But what's gonna happen is they're gonna fuck up and start some shit that they didn't mean to start, and it's gonna have more ramifications than they want because there's gonna be a Pancho Villa rising out of the fucking dust with extreme charisma, leading every militant man because he has the charisma to direct them into a new Wyoming version cartel. It's going to be backed everywhere, and he's going to completely shit on the government strategically, intellectually, and in every way. If that should even gets thought about starting, because then you really put me into my element. I feel like I've always been born for war and like conquest and like shit like that. If I'm gonna be real with you.
That's what we do. That's what we've been doing. This is what I tried, you know, getting people to understand. Like we've been doing that. That shit's been doing. You know, the people that used to fucking kings who used to fucking ride their fucking warriors into battle. You know what I'm saying? Those types of people don't just stop existing and stop coming back just because we start terraforming the fucking earth. Like these people still exist. You know what I'm saying? These people are really gonna be pissed as well. You know what I'm saying? For all the times that they missed. You know what I'm saying? For all shit like that. You know, they really don't want to they don't want it to start. And maybe that's what part of the Civil War film is to satisfy that need for the war. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's part what would you say it was like you had like a technical term for I'm not good at technical terms all the time, but that subconscious need for like fulfillment. You know what I'm saying? Because they really don't want to start, but I don't think they do. And it's just getting to the point now where shit's gonna. and they just want to get people into the wrong fights, fighting for the wrong things, like that fucking bullshit. The parties there, the left and the right, the this, that. You know what I'm saying? That's not the real war.
You know, who's one of the dopest revolutionaries ever?
Go on.
Spartacus. Do you know the story of Spartacus?
Now go and tell us on the people.
It's Spartacus pretty much like severely outnumbered, like as a peasant, fought like a whole power structure, like out of like a rebel, pretty much. Like he's one of the you got to look into him, dude. He's one of the coolest ever, I think. Uh, I just usually out of these wars and these revolutions and things like that, bro, that's when revolutionaries appear and people like that, you know, like charismatic leaders that really like take control and fucking change everything.
It's timing. You know what I'm saying? These people are there, and the opportunity presents itself, and it's now or never. You know what I'm saying? There's these moments in time where things are unstable and things are on edge, and it's just waiting. It's a moment waiting for someone to grab it by the scruff of the neck and take advantage of what's going on. And obviously, we say it's timing as well. It's divine timing. You know what I'm saying? There's these times where it's coming. Shit, those are some of the greatest memories and in the history that we have of humanity, and those are some of the greatest men and people that we've seen. It brings people to their biggest. You know what I'm saying? It unlocks all the potential and all your capacities because you're fighting here. You're fighting for your life. You're fighting for power. You're fighting. You know what I'm saying? Fighting for how you want the earth to be and for the future. And it brings the most out of you. It brings the best out of you. And you know, I feel like I'm thriving in it. I'm really fucking swimming in the deep end. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, dude. If that shit pops off though, like in any way here, which I don't know, man. You know, I'm not really into predicting the future right now. I hope for everyone's sake that it doesn't pop off and it doesn't get pushed to a point to where it needs to. Because it's like there's like a breaking point right now, you know? It's like
Mm.
what more can they do? Like to usurp more control without completely.
I think it will be the worst possible case and the worst possible scenario would for it to play out like that Civil War film where that's the Civil War, the fucking liberals and the fucking like conservatives. Where if
That's
it
not how it goes. That's not even how the movie is.
I don't even know how it is, but you know how even so they have it based in that like the whole thing's based on like some form of reality. It's like it's in Colorado and fucking Wyoming, and that's the center of the war in the two places. And we know in real life what that opposition is. That's the liberal and the conservative divide. How it's identified as. So even if it's not what it's for, like the very like basic facts of the film are yeah, oh they've changed it. It's not about that. It's like yeah, in real life it is, and people start thinking about those divides. But even so, like if it were to pop off because of those reasons, I think that would be the worst case scenario. I think if it popped off because of well, it wouldn't be the worst case scenario, but I think if it popped off for the real war, like people having enough of that shit, like fighting not in the fake fucking Matrix war they got you believing. If it popped off for the real war, the real fight, I think it has to at some point, and I just think we'll storm the motherfuckers. Allegedly.
Yeah. Oh, this is all a comedy bit, dude. This is uh I think comedically and joking that allegedly if that shit does pop off, they will not be able to control it like they think they will.
I think there would be, you know what I'm saying? There's only so much you can control, and especially when people feel passionate about something, they find that animality within them, they find that sort of fight for their life desire, and people will be turning left, right. You don't know where it's not in, you know what I'm saying? I feel like it's going to be a crazy story, man. This shit's almost like a movie playing out in front of our eyes, and you know what I'm saying? It's good fun, and what happens, happens, and what will be, and may the best man win.
I the Texas has its own power grid, so I could see them being able to kind of do their own thing and secede or something. But they're the only like that the Texas power grid and that like strip, which I think there's more places than just Texas that relies on that. They could definitely logically be like, yeah, fuck you guys, we're declaring war. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's right because I didn't think of that. So you say stuff like power, these lot could just like turn all the electricity off, turn the internet off, All the things,
Exactly.
all the things that you've got used to using and communicating with. So you're saying you're used to getting your electricity through here, like being warm through that, through cooking using that. You can't start a fire, you can't grow your own food. And I'm saying you're used to communicating with humans via this thing and doing this, spend your time playing that, doing all that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? That shit gets cut off. You're in a real bad situation. And they would do that. I ain't even about to play with your, you know what I'm saying? You need to get used to that. Well, not even used to, just be prepared for it. That shit would conceivably happen if shit weren't going their way and shit was really popping off. You know, that would be a big disruption to people. And obviously that would not be something that they would hesitate doing.
Oh yeah, if there's an all-out civil war too, the grid's gonna be jumpy, so it's gonna be like, is it on? Is it off? Like, is it gonna get bombed? Like, so when that shit's turning off, bro, the programs aren't gonna be coming from a fucking TV,
Yeah.
you know? Like that's when really it's nature, survival in the pack over everyone else's pack, and like whoever has the most magnetic like personality, like it's the most fit, people see the most fit to be like the leader.
But that shit's in nature as well. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
That's also nature, yeah.
it's in nature. You know, there's a lot, you know, like say like take a look at lions or something like that. You know, the leader of the pride. You know what I'm saying? He's just born that. It ain't nothing really that he did. He's just the leader of the pride. He was born that. Like he just is. You know what I'm saying? And it runs over to things as well where it's like there's certain people that whatever they are, it's like, you know, they got everything they need to be the one who leads. You know what I mean? They're skilled in all bodily fucking capabilities and functions, fucking smart shit, like not all possible like categories you could score someone on, you know what I'm saying? So that's really like the idea of pan. That's really the idea of having all things within your arsenal, within your toolbox. You know what I'm saying? It's really the idea of being whole, being a synthesis of all things. You know what I'm saying? That's the idea. That's the conception of it. And I can't conceive of like a higher conception of that, of a person than that.
Yo, dude, how come half these episodes you look like you just got done robbing something? You're all blacked out today, dude. One day you had your hood
Dude,
up
it's cold here, bro. It's cold. I swear it is. It's
in the
cold.
house.
Yeah, dude, shit's even like, bro, we ain't even got proper heating over here anymore, bro. This is an electric heater I've got, which fucking blows out fucking smoke, doing fuck all, which is probably gonna get turned off in the fucking little power fucking grid cut out. Like, I ain't got radiator, I ain't got fire, nothing, bro. This shit bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Shit don't do jack shit. I'm fucking sleeping with about 5 blankets. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, dude. Uh, I think we do got to get some radios that don't rely on the grid and that just pick, like off-grid radios.
Imagine we could do that shit actually with our mind though. Imagine that shit was like possible, like to communicate via that way. Imagine it was though. I don't know. Maybe that's just an imagination. Like, do we need some other medium to fucking communicate with, or like that shit can just be like some
Now you can do it like that. That's going to take an incredible amount of psionic energy, which is hard to accumulate when there's just all these fucking toxins and
yeah, exactly. It's hard to accumulate when there's all these toxins and fucking bullshit, fucking energy waves and fucking shit is fucking beaming down and going through the fucking sky in the physical world, which is stopping you gaining physical energy and momentum in the real world.
you think they're going to come for your neck soon?
No, I don't think they're bad enough, bro. I really don't think they are. I think that they might be looking for an excuse on some bullshit, but I ain't gonna give it to them. I ain't fucking stupid, you know what I'm saying? So really and truly, they might try and do it, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what they're gonna do, but I'm definitely coming for theirs. So I wish they would come for mine as well, because at least it'll make it a bit more fun. Don't want that shit to be too easy, you know what I'm saying?
It's not like it's easy.
It's not easy at all.
Yeah, it's not wish to be any more harder than it already is.
Yeah, shit's
No,
fucking
it's
probably the hardest challenge you could possibly take on, you know what I'm saying?
but you gotta have the mindset like it is easy. So I appreciate that. Like the mindset that
Yeah, shit's effortless. Shit's really
yeah,
effortless.
yes, sir. You got it right. You got it right. You
Yeah,
think you think you right now if they called you to fight Francis Ngannou because Anthony Joshua dropped out, you're knocking him out?
well, if I'm, well, see, the thing is, I wouldn't be scared, right? I would like, in like, it might get to the situation where that, you know, if you're bopping around, like, you might have to fight someone like Francis Ngannou. Like, if you're bopping through the jungle in the real world, like, you can't just go your entire life avoiding someone like that. It might be one time just to even test yourself. just for you to know what you're made of, or to show to. I think you might have to fight someone like that, and I feel like you would just have to go into it in full belief and full belief in yourself that you can go there and you've got what it takes. You know, you're the better man. You know what I'm saying? You got more fighting. You would have to go in there and just be like, I'm gonna give it shit. You might get your ass fucking knocked out. Probably will. I ain't even gonna predict that shit, but I'm saying like you just gotta go in there just thinking like, nah, this is it. This is final boss level, bro. If you pass this, you're fucking riding off like fucking shit. What are you saying? What would you think if you had to fucking go in there?
If I had to box him, fucking like in 2 months.
Yeah, no, just like say like the day before, right? Joshua pulls out, like some bullshit happens. They're like, all right, you're going in next day. The thing you're fighting France and going, it's live on fucking pay-per-view. The whole world's watching. Like you're getting paid, like blah blah blah, whatever. It's like you're going in. Like, what's your mindset?
I feel bad though because I'd want him to give him some time to prepare for me, you know, like if they're calling me on short notice for that dude, you know what I mean? That's pretty much setting up an execution and they're paying for it. So I'd fly into Riyadh, fuck, you know.
Easiest payday fucking ever exists. You'll do that shit for free.
Yeah, I mean, I knocked him out last weekend. I actually saw him. I ran into him.
Oh, for real? What was that like?
I I don't remember it, you know, because I just got done knocking John Jones out yesterday. So it's like it's just a flash in the pan. I regularly knock out like the biggest people in the world regularly.
Yeah, on a regular basis, on a daily basis. You know, Roman's a hunter, you know what I'm saying? He likes hunting, you know what I'm saying? He goes out seeking out the biggest challenges that he can find. You know what I'm saying? He ran into John Jones in fucking Portland the other day. You know what I'm saying? He flew all the way out to fucking Cameroon to go and fucking find Francis Ngannou. You know what I'm saying? Let's put some respect on the name right there. He's seeking out the biggest challenges. He's defending the belt. He's defending the strap. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I actually recently upped my game because I realized I'm on another level. So I'm flying into the African safari next week to beat the shit out of a gorilla.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna do a grudge match as well. He's gonna come back, fly back over the States, fight Bigfoot in a real grudge match, you know what I'm saying? He's gonna, he gonna go to Scotland, fight the fucking Loch Ness monster. You know what I'm saying? We got big things coming up. Godzilla, you know what I'm saying? Shout out.
Mhm. Yeah, so what if no one even has a nuclear bomb? Because there's only two nuclear bombs that have went off like in civilization.
What if shit don't even exist? What if why there's barely any nuclear power plants, so you don't see that shit? What if that shit don't even exist?
What if it's like a different thing than purported though? Because well, there's nuclear. I've been in a nuclear power plant. There's whatnot. Like there's no question about that. But I'm more
I ain't been
question.
for one. I ain't been.
Yeah, well, there's a okay. The only two times any nation has ever used a nuclear bomb on another country was the U.S. twice when they hit Japan twice.
Mhm.
It's the only time, first and last.
Damn, why Japan, man? Japan's cool as fuck. If I would go anywhere in Asia, I'd want to go to Thailand or Japan. You know what I'm saying? Japan looks cool as fuck. Shout out to the Japanese people, you know what I'm saying? The country cool. I would fly out there and chill out, you know what I'm saying? I don't know why America
But
would be mad.
but there's probably like actual real life Godzilla or something that came out of the ocean, comes out every like 100 years, and they needed something else, some cryptid, and they needed something else to be like, yeah, dude, this is what it was.
Dude, someone summoned the fucking Yu-Gi-Oh card out in fucking Japan, fucking summoned the Blue Eyes White Dragon on some bullshit. Fucking the Egyptian God cards came out. It's like fucking just like
Yeah, and then right before that, Charizard fucked up Pearl Harbor.
yeah, he just came in. So that's why they call that shit Zeus. You know what I'm saying? You can call it Charizard, you can call it Zeus, you can call the lightning bolts or whatever. That shit came down and started fucking doing the most bullshit.
Yeah, so are you a felon, James?
No comment.
No, you're not, nigga. Are you a felon, James?
No, I'm not a felon.
Okay, let's quit dressing like one.
Dude, I'm not dressing like a felon. I literally snagged this hat from work today. You know what I'm saying? I literally need a hat, but I snagged it from work. This is just a jumper I put on because when I go out, it's cold. It keeps my neck warm. I'm not even trying to look like a felon. You know what I'm saying? If I look like a felon, that's just me. But I ain't one. So maybe
Dude, I would tuck my wallet and pull up my zipper around my pants if I saw you in the fucking alley, dude.
no, you wouldn't do.
If I saw you in the alley, dude, wearing all that all black shit, dude, yeah, dude, I'm fucking him. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have 911, 911 on speed dial ready. Whatever number you guys have over in London, what do you guys call for the police?
999, motherfucker, 9 for the 9th, 99, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna have 919 on speed dial.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what it is. Obviously, we're just playing about. I don't know if people really be thinking. I'm not. That doesn't even run through my mind. I'm just walking down the road. I don't know. Maybe people are genuinely.
And a black turtleneck all the way to your upper lip with a beanie on pulled down to your nose.
I'll go out in the puffer, bro. Have you seen this coat? I've been wearing this coat when I was over there about every day. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, dude, it looks like you. That honestly looks like when you have a coat on, it looks even worse because it looks like you have a ski mask on that you could easily just pull up.
I ain't got a ski mask. You know what I'm saying? I'll put the collar, turn that shit into a smart shirt. I got a tie to put around this. You know what I'm saying? I'll put the collar, put a tie on. You know, I'm doing that robberies 1 minute, next minute I'm doing that funeral. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I just wanted to set the record straight so people know that you know, you're not a felon because you did look like one a bit. You looked a bit sketchy there, champ. Uh, because
Nah,
James has never even had a parking ticket. Well, it's not because he doesn't have a car. It's because
yeah,
he
you gotta
doesn't.
have a car to get a parking ticket. I ain't had a parking ticket. I've had a train ticket, fine. Okay, I've been getting the train. I ain't had a car, you know what I'm saying? I've been getting the train. I'm a bum. Yeah, I'm a bum. What's up? Call me a bum. I know what it's like over in the States, bro. If you ain't got a car in the States, it's game over. You're done out because you need a car. Like over here, it's chill. We got trains and buses and shit. You can get by. If I was where I was in Wyoming, bro, and I didn't have a car or some shit, bro, I would be stuck within the same four walls for the next year, bro. Because I take me about 45 minutes to walk and get a fucking Domino's pizza. That shit fucking stone cold by the time I get home.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm just fucking around. A lot of people in San Francisco and New York don't have cars because it's like they actually have commuting, like and like city like or government sponsored trains and shit like that, you know. So that's common. I get it. I'm just fucking with you.
Yeah.
If I didn't have a car, bro, yeah, you know,
You
I'd
know
be
what
fine.
happened to me while I was out there? I think I remember I told you the strangest thing happened. There was a car company, like a car sales place in the town, and they put out a flyer into everyone's mailbox and they did this competition, right? And I didn't check my mail, bro. I just left it. And like a month later, bro, probably like later on, I just checked my mail, opened the thing that they sent in to me. I'd won the £1,000 gift card at fucking Walmart. I just didn't check the mail. If I checked that shit a year over, I could have fucking redeemed a month, sorry, like a month earlier, but I could have redeemed that shit in the thing, got £1,000 Walmart gift card. Instead, bro, I didn't check my mail, I just checked it one day. I had the winning thing, bro. I went in there. I was like, oh, I got this thing. They about told me to fuck off.
So you won the $1,000 gift card at Walmart, but didn't check your
But
mail,
I didn't check them. I didn't even see it. Shit's retarded.
bro.
That shit's retarded. Shit is retarded. That's a lesson, you know what I'm saying? You gotta check for your blessings. You gotta be there to receive them. You know what I'm saying? Shit might pass. You might be too late. You might arrive too late. You might not be like on your shit fucking like early enough. You know what I'm saying? Lesson to be learned there.
That's a fat ass gift card, bro. Holy shit. That's a
I
fucking
would have bought
L.
PS4. I probably would have bought a gun, motherfucker. I don't know if I could buy a gun like that. I would have tried. I at least would have tried to buy a fucking gun. I would have bought a fucking PS4. I would have gone food shopping. I would have been getting all the fucking Italian pasta, them fucking raviolis. We're getting that fucking grass-fed beef, getting them fucking whipped fucking blueberry cream cheese with them fucking blueberry bagels. They were correct. Okay.
Oh, yeah, dude. That's foul. You didn't check that. Fuck, dude. All right. Then we'll episode 11, Unboxable.
Yeah.
Peace out.
Peace out. We'll be back.